Good afternoon, this is Shaman Oracle reading for the sign of Capricorn. So let's start. Capricorn, the first card that comes out for you is called Coco Pelli. This card shows Coco Pelli, which is a fertility deity. Here, the deity is a humpbacked flute player with feathers or an antenna on the head. This is Coco Pelli right here on the right. Okay? Indigenous societies of Native America, they had Coco Pelli presiding over childbirth and agriculture. This card has a joyous meaning. A special gift is on its way to you. Life sometimes can be difficult, but you have the ability to listen to your own melody and uplift yourself. Listen to the flute of Coco Pelli, says the card, because this card is announcing some joyful event. Another message of the card is take time today to listen to the sound of music, any kind of music. Get inspired and spiritual, and ask today also what would help my relationships, Capricorn. What kind of heartbeat and soul sound gives you joy and a fresh outlook on life? What kind of music connects you to another person in a relationship? Coco Pelli is a wanderer. He walks from place to place, from here to there, from Mother Earth to Father Sky. Know that your life too is a journey, and you must determine where the journey starts and where the journey ends. Journeys enrich our lives by teaching us new ideas, impressions, and by making us aware that the journeys are there to open us up to new horizons. Wonderful message here for you, Capricorn. The second card here in your spread is called Spiral. The Spiral is a standstill card, means a decline and sometimes death. So use this card to motivate yourself to move forward, to learn new things, to fight and to dance is like living. To fight for the right cause is a good fight and fills you with new life. The spiral is used in most all cultures. Spirals are used as a painting in caves, on mountains, on fields, on clay potted vessels. The spiral is a magical symbol of shamans. We find the spiral in nature, in the cosmos as a spiral fork in galaxies, but also in seashells and even on fingerprints and animal tracks. Tornadoes are huge and powerful spirals as well, full of energy. It's a destructive energy, but it is still energy. A message of the card is stop to go in circles. Instead, climb a tree, a mountain, or another high place to gain a better perspective. Don't rely on the same old experiences, Capricorn. As you cannot step twice into the same water, you should not repeat the same patterns to gain a new opportunity. With regards to relationships, the card says everything develops, also your relationships. But patience is needed when we wait for the new after we left the old. The new might in some aspects relate to the old, but try to get a new look on things and breathe new life into new ideas. Paint your own spiral or get a picture of a spiral that speaks to you. Then place that picture somewhere in your house or your place of business. Then ask yourself, what inspiration do I get when I look at the spiral? What association or interpretation is the spiral conveying to me? Remember that a spiral is an ever-ongoing sign of connection to other human beings, to animals, to plants, to stones, to all there is or ever was. The spiral is a DNA of life itself. Cut down a tree and then take a good look on the tree trunk. It looks like a fingerprint. Leonardo da Vinci already knew the secrets of spirals, connecting everything with each other. It's a beautiful wisdom that everything in the universe is connected forever. Next card you got is this one here. It's called Fire. The Fire is another soul card and relates to human intellect. As long as you use it wisely and not in harming ways, says the card. Fire is a powerful energy, so thoughts and words, feelings and actions can be a power of fire, says the Shaman. The card shows us a great fire, and a prerequisite of life is that the fire burns secured. It easily can get out of control, so make sure that your fire is under control, Capricorn. Fire is like a knife. Then it can protect people, or it can cut bread, or it can do surgery to make a person well again. As long as a knife is in the right hands and will be used carefully, all is well. That's the message of that card for you, Capricorn. Now we come to the next card. This one here is the number 9. It's called World Tree, and it relates to centeredness. When you sit under a holy tree, the rays of sunlight mix with shadows of the branches, and the golden, the green, the yellow and the purple feathers of the sun eagle and hummingbird make your life colorful and pretty. The World Tree invites you to take a rest because this galactic tree is the mystical tree of all trees, and above the mighty branches of this tree is Venus looking down on life. This World Tree is also the medicine tree of human beings. The tree has a message for you and says, I am holy, and use me for spiritual quests. This card wants to tell you that your works will lead to a sweet harvest of the fruits of this precious tree. The World Tree stands for balance when you ask your questions in certain situations. Let a tree teach you to grow in life and to accept life's challenges. Let a tree teach you to be yourself, an authentic human being. The morning dew makes the leaves to shine like new hope. You too must shine in gracefulness, brightness, and truthfulness. Become one with the World Tree. Beautiful message here for you, Capricorn. Next one is this one. It's the number 0. It's called Large Skull Woman and relates to remembrance. It is finished, says the Large Skull Woman. I am coming. The sun has set, the stars have gathered, and I am waiting for you at the end of the night. It does not matter who you are, imperator, king, president, or priest. It does not matter if you are born into a high or a low family, and it does not matter what kind of religion you have. I am coming. The large skull woman, she sits in the background of time. Life slips through our fingers like fleeting sand. This card wants you to analyze your life. What is that in your life? You may ask. Let go of it. All days saw death and rebirth as most natural, and the large skull woman reminds you to find back to the old ways. It is the card of big challenge, and you need to give up ossified behaviors to gain a bigger and better perspective. Are you ready to give up the familiar to encounter the unfamiliar? The card is asking. Are you ready to grasp the bony fingers of the large skull woman? She will lead you to a place that you already know and that you always have been a part of. So that's the message of that card. Next one is this one here. This one is number 13. It's called Death Mother, the grasshopper, and the message is Death Mother. And the Death Mother is one word. Okay, so grasshopper, and the meaning is Death Mother. This card here wants you to have a healthy relationship to the Holy Earth. We are told to enjoy life with all its beauty. Honor and protect the earth and all life on and in it. When we protect the earth, we also protect ourselves and the future life. When you analyze the powers of the Death Mother and her secretive lessons, then you become aware of the importance of all animal spirits. Study the wisdom of the past, because this wisdom has survived all time. Use holy technology and go deeper into prayers and rituals. Touch the Holy Earth, where the Death Mother, the Mother Earth, and your own mother wait for you. That's the message of this card, Capricorn. It's a little deep, but good and important, I think. Okay, so this one here for Capricorn is the so-called energy card, and it's called Magician and the Mirror, number 53. This card relates to knowing and using your true powers. This card represents the culmination of your personal and your spiritual powers. In his left hand, the magician holds the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and a light of reflection. When this card appears in your spread, it is highly beneficial, because the card says that you are this magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of heaven and of earth. The water is the energy of yin, power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity to your actions. Together, yin and yang bring you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror besides the magician signifies the outer world's response to your choice, to either use or dismiss your true powers. In the midst of the horizon, in that silver reflection, is your future announced, magically formed by your own actions. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as the alchemist turns base metals into gold, so can you turn or transform difficulties into the great blessing. Once you clear the mist, your future shines brightly. There is an affirmation that we want to read now. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. Say it again. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. Last time, I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. Beautiful card for you, Capricorn. Next one is this one. This one is from the ancestors, and it's called Elder, and it relates to move beyond ancestral patterns. This card says family members of past and present might have set some limitations for you. This card wants you to know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than your genetics. You can break behavioral patterns and move beyond limitations. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on Earth. These Aboriginals offer you wisdom to heal and also to adapt to this ever-changing planet. The card of the Elder comes with a message of healing change. The Elder went on many journeys, and he helps you to acknowledge that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. The card advises you to create your own story. Expectations of success, failure, sadness, and even sickness might be brought to you by how family members influenced you, and now is the time to make your own decisions. It is time for your healing, the past, the present, and future. The card also wants you to know that your ancestors are sorry for any setbacks they have created for you. Beautiful card that even your ancestors say, we are sorry for creating that things that held you back. Okay, but now it's time to move on. Next card is called the Coyote, number 12. And this card, the Coyote, is a sacred trickster, one who provides detours when things don't go as planned. This is what a coyote stands for. The coyote brings you the divine energy of deception to set you free from the shackles which don't serve you anymore. Even if the coyote brings you the opposite of what you might have hoped for, know it is for your highest good. When the Coyote card appears in your reading, Capricorn, know that your faith is tested. You have set your intentions and turned them over to the Great Spirit, and still might be lost and confused by being led off course away from the past that you most cherished and desired. So, Coyote, the sacred trickster challenges you to take care of things you have set in motion. Have you felt being seduced by your own desires? Maybe you gave too much importance to superficial things, the sparkly, the shiny of your own ambitions. Maybe you had to compromise yourself by controlling others, even manipulate situations to have your goals come true. The coyote warns you that sometimes you get a lesson too painful to learn. So beware of shallow water, Capricorn. Something or someone might pretend to be deeper than they are. All that glitters will not turn to gold, no matter how much you wish it to be. So, be realistic with people's intentions. Sometimes they make themselves look greater than they are, the card is saying. Okay? Next card is this one. This one is the so-called archetype card for you. And the one that came out for Capricorn is called the gem. The gem relates to diamond, gold, inner treasure. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, and the gold. One thing is certain, it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. You cannot find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly, deep in the earth, amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface, where there is no definite map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world, says the card. So keep digging. The moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't cover up that sparkling diamond of another person, because, like a fingerprint, each gem is unique. No two gems are alike. So, find your own gem. In mythology, the diamond is often linked to the diamond or inner light that leads us toward our true self, our purpose in our destiny. When the card's meaning is light, it relates to unique, shining, generative, and irreplaceable. When the card's meaning is dark, it relates to envy, greed, grasping. To go deeper, watch The Legend of the Crystal Skulls and read Leonard Cohen's lyrics, Diamonds in the Mine. Next card for you, Capricorn, is this one. It's the animal spirit card called B. It stands for earnest, hardworking, and democratic. I have to smile about democratic. I think it's funny. No communist, no dictator, but a democratic bee. Team projects might be at stake because the bee personality is a delight to be around, says the card. Bees love to work hard and steadily until the final task is completed. Bees are sensitive creatures, and through their sensitivity, they become aware of all subtleties at once. Since bees are artists at heart, they usually add creative thoughts to all their visions. For the most part, a bee personality is joyful and bustling, but there is the danger to get overworked, to do too many projects at one time, or to be too occupied with the one project that leaves no other time. Then a bee personality can become annoyed and sting you. When in balance, the card's meaning is that you are content, active, and vibrant. When the card is kind of unbalanced, it means you are overworked and agitated. To restore balance, says the card, take a mini vacation, or better yet, a longer vacation. Beautiful card and meaning also. Now we come to your animal, plant, soul, spirit. And the card that came up for you, Capricorn, is called Vetiver or Vetiver. I don't know how to say it. Vetiver. And it is a tropical plant. The Vetiver is a tropical plant from Asia, which is a grass, a kind of a sweet grass. When life has a strong grip on you, or when your imagination seems to get out of hand, it's time to get back to reality. Connect to your mind and your gut and see how this helps you to get your inner and outer world in balance again. The soul of the vetiver plant helps you to get a stable fundament. This fundament connects you to the earth by giving you new roots that let you grow upward, where there is room for new growth. The stable power of this card says, I am part of the earth and I let myself be part of life by using each breath to realize this connection to Mother Earth. The effect of the plant soul of vetiver is mystical and grounding and helps to build a stable fundament so you can grow out of old perceptions. The tip of the plant is the oil of vetiver is a good oil for massage, very relaxing. Use it also in times of chaotic thoughts to return back to balance by using one drop on your tailbone and your area around the heart, and then inhale the fragrance 5 minutes from your hand. The aspects of the plant soul vetiver is a strong physical and mental grounding, basic truth, basic trust, self-censorship, flexibility, and at the same time stability, relaxing and sleep-inducing, mysterious, and also protecting. The chakras are the root chakras and the third eye chakra for this plant. Last card is your divine feminine card, and this one came out for Capricorn, called Green Terra, the Buddha of enlightened action. The Green Terra says, my soul informs me my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Read it again. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Last time. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So that was the reading for Capricorn, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you back next time for the next reading. Okay, Capricorn? Have a nice day. Goodbye.